What's up, CG family? Welcome back to our channel. We have Veronica here, my little sister, and obviously today, if you see Veronica, more likely than not, we are working on the RSX. So do you want to explain to them what we're doing today?
So we are installing a 4-way adjustable shifter inside my RSX.
As you guys saw in the previous video, me and Veronica installed the fog lights down there, and you guys got to see that. What do you guys think of them right now?
I think they look good.
I think they look pretty good as well. I think they really definitely, it was a missing piece towards the front bumper, but I feel like we're kind of done with that now, and now we're just going to be moving on to the shifter. We still need to get an air intake. I don't know if you guys can see that, obviously because of the contrast, but we definitely need an air intake for this thing. I'm going to be working on getting one for the RSX, and we're going to be installing it. It just definitely needs it, without a doubt. Before we start working in the garage, let's head inside. Let's come inside and quickly unbox what we got from Acuity. I think that's how you pronounce it, honestly. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. We're gonna be going in the living room real quick. I'm gonna set you guys down. We're gonna be unboxing everything we got from Acuity. And it's a good amount of stuff. It's pretty exciting, so. All right, let's get into it. So first things first, obviously, we had to get the merch. I mean, we got a shirt and a hoodie. Yeah, love merch. You gotta have merch with any car part you buy. But I guess let's get to the rest of the stuff. This is what came with the shirts we bought. It's upside down. This is what it is. It is a 4-way adjustable performance shifter. So obviously it's a short throw shifter when you want it to be and when you don't want it to be, which is really cool. So we're gonna open it up. And once you open it up, we got a lot of things. I hate to tell you guys, I already did open it up before this video because I was just too excited. But here is the actual shifter. I'm gonna show you guys a close-up because it's just super cool, like the amount of details and the precision this shifter has. So it looks super sweet. So I'm gonna show you guys in a second, but I'm gonna put this aside for now. The next part is obviously the part you guys all see. This is where the shifter is connected to the shift knob. So this just goes on top, and it's in this really cool like fishnet packaging. So this is what it looks like. I'll show you guys a close-up in a second.
Yeah, and we also got the shift knob.
Ooh, a shift knob. Cute. That's really cool.
And then a sticker.
A sticker.
I think it goes on it.
Yeah, and then I think it also came with a black shift collar.
Yeah.
And this is what the black shift collar looks like. It says Acuity on it. I'll show you guys a close-up in a second.
And 3 zip ties.
Yeah, and zip ties to help with installation. I just absolutely love the amount of detail and care they take into their packaging. Again, I'll show you guys a close-up, but everything on the box just talks about the part. So obviously here there was the shift knob and the collar and also a sticker. I mean, I don't think they're gonna be talking about the sticker, but it just like, it mentions like, will it fit my car? It gives you the exact dimensions. It mentions that it's insulated, so that is really, really cool. On the side of it, it has a confirmed vehicle fitment list. So it has a whole list of cars that it will definitely fit and cars that it will not fit. So that's really cool as well. And on the other side, it says what to expect, and it talks a lot about the shift knob. I mean, you guys can tell, like this isn't just a regular shift knob. They put their heart and soul into this with all the research and I'm assuming testing and all that. By the way, if you guys are looking for the technical term of the shifter under Acuity's website, it's the Poco insulated low profile shift knob in satin white. It has a insulated outer shell and a weighted stainless steel core. And then it says what to expect. It talks a lot about the shifter itself, and then it says this version of the Poco uses an insulated outer shell to keep the knob from feeling too hot or too cold. And the weighted stainless steel core gives it a satisfying heavy feel despite the actual outer shell. Was really, really cool. Nice. I don't know, I just absolutely love their packaging. Like, I just want to keep this. This is like, you know when you get a new iPhone and you just keep the box, or the new AirPods? This is them. Like, this is the equivalent for car people. I don't know if you know everything I ordered, but this is a oil cap. And it's not just a regular oil cap, it's a Acuity oil cap. And no, it's really, really cool. So obviously once you open it up, ta-da, this is what it looks like. It's really cool. It has a nice satin teal finish. I know, it's super cool.
That's sick.
And yeah, it's just really cool. Love it. So that's really cool. Super excited to install this. I mean, you just screw it on. Obviously we're not going to put everything all nice back because we're going to take it off. But next thing is just the screws and bolts for the shifter. You get to choose the color you want, and I chose purple. I don't know, I just feel like it's going to match with the blue. And then of course you get a really nice mini jet tag. I've actually never seen a small one. They're always like that standard long size, so this is really cool. I like this one a lot. Next up is, ooh, okay, stickers. We have a bunch of stickers and air fresheners, but we have another shift boot collar because as you guys saw earlier, the Poco shift knob came with a black boot collar, so this one comes with another satin teal one. So this one we ordered by itself, and it's a satin teal one that matches the oil cap. I'm gonna show you guys right now. So it comes with zip ties, and this is what it looks like. So you can either have blue or black, whatever you want. And they're so affordable. That's what I like about them. I mean, it doesn't really cost much if you want to just like quickly swap out a little part of your shifter that you see every single day when you drive your car. So that's really nice. Did you already show them the stickers?
No,
okay.
I showed them.
I'm gonna show them.
So you got the Acuity stickers.
Acuity
stickers, and then you got an SI.
A Civic SI, and then you got 2 Acuity cars, which is really cool.
And then we got an air freshener.
Yeah, you got some decals, and then, oh, they sell air intakes? I was just talking about this. Okay, we definitely, oh my gosh, that is so cool. It has a carbon fiber
Oh, that's sick.
tube. Wow. But this is what we ordered, it looks like, the shift upgrade. Super cool. Before we get to installing those, we still have obviously the old shifter in the RSX, and someone had a wonderful idea in my TikTok comments to use an Apple, because I gave my other shift knob away to the actual previous owner of this RSX because he really liked it, and I was gonna install this one on the car anyways. So I was like, yeah, you can have it. And then I shipped it out to him, and I had to drive all the way back from the postal office without a shift knob. So I was literally using just a little piece of thread, a little shaft, and just like shifting with it. So someone was like, yeah, why don't you use an Apple? So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do that. Now, I'm gonna do that for TikTok, but unfortunately, I can only show so much on TikTok because community guidelines are so bad on TikTok. So they're just gonna violate it as a dangerous act. And so yeah, we're just gonna stick this Apple, and we're gonna go drive right now. So let's go. All right, guys, so this is how I was basically driving back from the postal office without a shift knob. Literally like this.
Oh my God.
We're gonna back out the car just like...
What just happened? Bro, I'm scared.
Oh my God.
Does that mean the battery died?
I just charged it. All right, so this went a little bit south, but it's okay. I'm gonna charge the battery up a little bit more and see if it's gonna work. Don't know how this happened, but I'm pretty sure I probably left a light on or something, knowing me, so. Yo, we got it to start, woo! Shout out to the charger. Yeah, we're gonna let it charge for a bit, but I wanna show you guys what I've been doing. Look at my new shift knob. Woo! Come look at the new shift knob. Wow, so nice. What's up, you guys? A little more to see here. I think it's in reverse. I'm just gonna go for a drive. Not bad.
What do you rate the Apple?
It's a very low profile. Are you talking about the taste of it or the way it shifts?
The way it shifts.
Oh, it's a very low profile shift knob. I really like it. I have a good grip to it, just kind of like an Apple. It's actually kind of ridiculous. I really enjoy it. Yeah, I think I get a good grip on it. It shifts like no other, actually. Really like it. I think this is definitely a game changer, you guys.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, without a doubt.
The bite marks.
I mean, and it serves as a snack. Like, I'll show you guys right now. Just give me 1 second. Let me just shift it to fourth real quick. Want a bite? Just pick it up. Not rise and heat up, so perfect. Awesome. We are back in the garage and we are ready to get started. All right, guys, and we are ready to get started, I'd like to think, right? After all of that commotion. So we're gonna start off with the easiest part. I don't know if this is easier or the shift knob, but we're gonna install the oil cap, the satin teal oil cap from Acuity. All right, guys, you probably don't need a tutorial for this, but first things first, we're just gonna quickly remove this oil cap and put in the brand new one.
Wow,
so much
so
nicer.
Nice.
Look at that high quality finish. Dang. It's like that.
Nice.
That's super nice. All right, after the oil cap, we have another simple installation, and that is the air freshener. So we're gonna do that. We already set up the light for the inside so you guys can see a lot better when we're taking apart the center console and installing the new shifter. First thing we're gonna do, obviously, to take apart the center console is a lot of prying. Hate this part, but has to be done. So we're gonna go ahead and start prying off certain parts. Obviously, this is a top level approach, so we're basically gonna be taking apart the first things we see, and that is basically this really big section over here first. I'm gonna quickly start off by taking any wires out of the way, just so they don't get caught up. Okay. We got leverage. We got leverage, guys. First level is off. Next up, you're gonna take off this little panel over here. Looks pretty simple. And then obviously there is a cigarette lighter all the way over here, which means that we're gonna have to unplug some wiring. So just like that, and then you gotta unplug this. It's like it comes off pretty easily. And just like that. Cool. So we're gonna take these off. Make sure you don't lose screws. That's so important. Just like that. And then this one as well. All right, guys, we got a way better light setup over here. Veronica decided to open up the sunroof. Now we just put the building light literally right on top of it. So now Veronica's just taking off the screws from the back of the center console, and we're just gonna have this out in no time. So we will check back in with you guys once we have the center console fully removed. All right, guys, we finally removed the center console. It's actually not as hard as we made it out to be, but look at all that dirt.
Oh
Ew.
my god.
That is so gross. Veronica's definitely gonna clean this, she said.
A lot of cleaning to do.
Now we got to get to unscrewing the shifter and just fully removing this old plastic thing. It's really gross. I really don't even want to touch it. I really want to wear gloves right now. All right, guys, it's a little humid here, and don't mind my appearance right now, but we closed the garage because it is getting darker, and we are going to do a lot of disconnecting and unscrewing so we can remove this old shifter. So we're going to just cue a little montage to speed up the process so we don't have to explain every single bolt we took off. But it's pretty straightforward and simple. The one thing I absolutely love about Acuity in general is that they have installation guides for literally every single one of their products, and it's like a very detailed step-by-step process. I feel like if this video was a tutorial, it would kind of be unnecessary just because their instructions are so clear and they have pictures. I don't know if any of you guys are going to be installing this 4-way adjustable performance shifter, but if you need to, I will include the instructions in the description box so you guys can follow the step-by-step process. Alright guys, so montage is over. We finally removed the old shifter setup, and Veronica went ahead and vacuumed around it a little bit just because it was dirty. And now Veronica placed in the new one, and we are getting ready to just align it and bolt it on. Looks like everything's good and just looks a lot cleaner. You already put these in. Oh, you just kind of go like that.
And then you take this pin
and lock it in place.
Yeah.
And you're gonna do the same thing on this end. all the way over here. So I'm going to be removing this pin. We're just going to connect this through. You can just adjust the shifter so you can properly put it in. And then I gotta grab the pin. All right, so after you slide this in, we are gonna be sticking on the washer and then grabbing the pin. I have to be real careful. And then here's the pin over here. And we're just gonna slide it in. I don't think I can record and do this at the same time. Oh, actually I got it, nice. One more, come on. There we go, so we lock that in place. Veronica's gonna do the same thing on this side. Next up is obviously putting down the 4 bolts. We got these really pretty bolts from Acuity. They actually come with the whole kit, the whole setup. This is what they look like, so we're gonna be obviously bolting the shifter on with these. All right, we are assembling the bolt, 2-part assembly. Just like that. Nice, and then we have that one and that one. And then we have our last one. All right guys, so obviously we are gonna mount the shifter up to the torque spec, and that's gonna be 16 foot-pound. So super handy. I definitely recommend this. This was only like $15. I know it's a really cheap one, but it comes in handy for stuff like this. So let's torque spec them. All right guys, we are coming closer to the 16, at least I think. We're just waiting for the click. There we go.
There it is.
16. All right, on to the next one. All right guys, so now we're actually gonna put the part where everyone's gonna see above the shift boot, and that is this threading and the actual, I don't know what you want to call it, the shaft or something. So I'm gonna tighten this down, and I don't know what we have to do next. I really kind of want to leave this exposed just because it's so nice. Like Acuity really made it look so good. Like I just want to leave it exposed. All right guys, so the shifter is fully installed. Obviously we still have the shift knob to install and all that, but as far as the main assembly, it's all in, and we are just currently feeling it out and trying to see what we like by adjusting all the different components from the throw to the height and a couple more. Me and Veronica are just trying to find the right feel for what we like. Obviously it is a daily driver, so it's really important to be comfortable driving every single day. All right, so now we're going to be adjusting this. The really cool thing about Acuity is they literally have everything labeled. Like it says increase, decrease. It has the different options. The torque spec is also labeled. Every single adjustment is labeled and tells you what you're going to be adjusting. So it's like super, super cool. I'm like super content and impressed with this whole shifter. All right guys, so this is what the final setup looks like. Obviously everything is still exposed, so a lot of this stuff unfortunately is going to be covered up. Yeah, I just want to show you guys. Looks super cool. And me and Veronica finally adjusted everything to our liking for all the different adjustment settings, so it's like the perfect shifter for us now. It's like fully customized. We are gonna go ahead and put everything back on just as you guys saw us take it off, and then we are gonna show you guys what the final product looks like while everything is covered up. So we'll be right back. All right guys, so we went ahead and put the center console in. It was really simple. It just all comes off in one piece, and look at how this looks like. It's so cool. Nice. I love it. I just don't even want to put a shift boot on it. It's way too pretty to cover with a shift boot. All right, the final touch, ready? Yes. Well, this isn't the cherry on top because obviously the shift knob is. There you go.
Got it.
Sweet. This is the final thing. Dang, look how much lower it is. Oh my gosh. You guys, now it's just as a short throw shifter as my 350Z used to be, and I'm actually really liking it. I mean, like, obviously it's gonna take us some time to get used to, but I think it's pretty cool. I don't know if you guys remember how high the other shifter used to go, but it was like all the way up there. Like, it was bad. It was like a whole truck. But now it's not bad. But it's gonna definitely take you some like getting used to.
Yeah, because like the middles, like where like my first used to be.
Yeah, exactly. So she's saying like all her odd gears used to be right here, but this is neutral right now. Yeah. And this is where all of her even gears are, and it looks like the shifter is in the middle. Neutral, yeah. So that's a little concerning. You know, obviously we have to just do the neutral wiggle to be safe. But yeah, this is what it looks like. All right guys, Veronica decided to make the move and just fully take off the shift boot. And leave the shifter exposed because she likes it that much. If that ain't saying something, I don't know what will. Yeah, seriously. I think it looks pretty cool.
I think it looks cool too.
Alright guys, and that brings us to the end of this video. I know some of you guys are probably like, finally, because
we're like, finally.
I know, because we're like, finally too. We have a bunch of cool things still from Acuity that we're like deciding like how we're gonna split it amongst each other. Yeah. We still have this black collar and a bunch of stickers, of course, and a jet tag and stuff like that. But you know, we're gonna change this out depending on our preference or whatever, so we just gotta put this back. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe, and I can't wait to see you guys in our future videos. And don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment down below if you guys made it through, because we're like exhausted. I mean, you can already tell, like, we look tired. I don't know what was wrong with me in this video. I was stumbling upon my words left and right, so I really apologize for that. I'm just really tired. I literally went to bed at like 6:30 in the morning this morning, so yeah, apologies for that, but we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.